Well, I think, you know, development overall is increasing. You can see that investors have increasingly difficulties buying assets. So, you know, they say, okay, let's make them, particularly let's fix them. I think when you also look at the development pipeline, the overwhelming majority is redevelopment, is extensions. So those developers who are able to work in a different relation with the investor and who are able to conceptualize, let's say, existing locations into new, let's say, projects, new concepts, I think they have a good chance. We were just talking about, let's say, the retail with the hospital, how a hospital can attract retail. I think we will see a lot of things happening the other way around. When you look particularly to proximity locations, convenience locations, but even in city centers, I think we will see an increasing mixture of functions. And also when we look at convenience centers, what is going to be the role of non-food retail? I can imagine that actually a lot of those places may be less retail and more about other services, maybe even clinics, medical facilities, etc., etc. So I think that mixture of different functions on places where where being on the flow and where people preferably have also to wait or combine activities, I think those are going to offer potential.
The extensions are normally in the good locations, so somehow the spending is not increasing a lot that you can add a lot of square meters. So if you do it in one location, it certainly will affect other locations. So somehow with all the internet buying and all the new experiences and new elements of shopping and whatever you mean it, and more eating at outside instead of home and blah blah, you will see that somehow it will restrict the square meters and or will transfer other square meters to other functions. But I think the enormous growth is finished for most part of Europe.
Fully agree, and I think a part of the story we didn't mention is, you know, to my feeling, we are going to see an increased proliferation of locations. You're either a destination or you're a proximity convenience. And you pointed the list of top cities. And I think whatever location is not fitting into that pattern will face difficulties and have a serious risk actually of retail space reduction.